Now I shall explain yet more Sindhi idioms of two words. I say yet more because this is the third video. The first one was those idioms, the second one was more two-word Sindhi idioms, and this is yet more. And I'll be explaining them in English. The first one is Tanga Toli, which means carrying someone holding their hands and feet, and the person is upside down. So this is like the upside down of being on all fours, and obviously somebody being carried forcibly. If as small children, my brother and I would refuse to go to school, one of us, then we would be threatened that we would be carried to school or carried to the school bus. Tangatoli means somebody would hold our hands and somebody would hold our feet. So we'd be upside down and carried like that. So it's a memory of childhood and it's a Sindhi phrase, Tangatoli. The second one is Ota Mota. Now, mot means return because motan is returning. Motiach means come back. And ota, I suppose there must be some meaning to it. Ota mota is round trip. So like a parent would say, scooter wale khan puch jaye, the ota mota jo ketro vathando. Ask the auto rickshaw man how much he'll charge for the return journey, for going and coming. Then the next is Vaka Radium. This literally means shouts and screams, but it's often used together like a sort of an idiomatic phrase. But it's literally shouts and screams. I remember it from childhood because once my brother, who's a year younger than me, and we went to visit my cousin and his mother. In Mumbai, they were living in a flat, and after lunch, auntie retired for her siesta, and we three boys, we were in the kitchen, and we were full of energy, and I suppose we were noisy because we were making something to drink. I think we got some ice cream soda or we got some bottled drink and mixed ice cream with it, and then we also had jaljeera, or we were discussing whether we should have that, and we were obviously talking and stirring things and moving around and banging things. So it seems we disturbed my aunt a lot. So later she got up and she complained of the noise and she said, Vaka, Radiu, Jaljeera, ice cream, shouts, screams, jaljeeras, ice creams. So that has stuck in my mind. And if somebody's actually not shouting or screaming, someone raises the voice and is about to shout and scream, somebody older could admonish them, Ane Vaka Radiu nakar. Now don't shout and scream. So this is another quite often used little expression. Then the next is Gor Gambhor. Gor means noise, shouting or noise, and Gambhor, I don't know exactly what, but Gor Gambhor refers to noise and commotion or noise and hustle bustle. Then Chitti Chapati. Now this is interesting because chitti, of course, is the Hindi Urdu word also for a letter. But in Sindhi, actually for a letter one uses khat. So I think chitti means more a note than a proper letter. It seems to me. And chapati, of course, is chapati, the what we eat. And incidentally, in Sindhi, it is with a lingual T, not the chapati. Like in Hindi, it's chapati. But chitti chapati together is something like getting some news of somebody. So Nakoka chitti chapati means someone would say there's no news of him or her. There's no news from there. So no chitti, no chapati. Now I don't know. Maybe like there was a custom to send food and a message or a note, and so neither the food has come nor the note has come. So basically it means like no news, no sign and no news. The next is Sao Sudho. Now Sudho means proper, or yes, I suppose it means properly built or properly developed or properly behaved. And Sao Sudho means perfectly all right, perfectly proper. So appropriate, Sao Sudho. So you would say, I went perfectly properly dressed and yet they said I'm not well dressed. So you'd say, Ma saung sudo shave kare coat and tie paevius po chavan tha thik kon pe lagi. Something like that, ita sab saung sudo aaye, and you would say this is perfectly appropriate, this is perfectly all right, and yet somebody is saying it's not. So saung sudo means perfectly appropriate, proper. Then there's mitta maita. Now, maita means relatives, and mitta maita often means relatives also, but I think it should mean family, friends, and relatives. Like friends and relatives, people one knows. Because mitta might be from mitra, because Sindhi also is supposed to be a Sanskrit derived language. It's supposed to be the eldest daughter of Sanskrit, from Richad Prakrit. So, mitta maita probably means friends and relatives, known people, well known people. Then, Vairo Pittir. Now, Vairo means crazy. Pittir, I don't know what exactly it means. But often someone could be called a Vairo Pittir, like this guy, the crazy coot. Like in English, not many people are quite sure of what a coot means, but crazy coot. A coot is, I think, a kind of bird or something. But anyway, so Vairo Pittir. Tu the safa Vairo Pittir hai. You're a crazy coot. So that's Vairo Pittir. In another context, Vairo could also mean stunned or amazed, like Hutta disi Vairo thivyo, which means he saw and he was shocked, he was stunned. So that is another meaning of Vairo, but here it is this crazy. Vairo Pittir is a crazy person, not a shocked person. And then there's Rodan Pitko, which is like complaints or recriminations. Somebody is going on complaining, and usually it's something which has happened again and again. They're saying the same complaints which they've said before. So Rodan Pitko. So someone say, Hani Rodan Pitko nakar. Now don't cry and complain. Rodan might be with Runa in Hindi or Ruan in Sindhi, and Pitko is, I suppose, Pitna. So Rona Pitna, Rodan Pitko. And then, of course, the last one is a good one to end is Ojo. Now, I don't know what exactly it means, but it's like an exclamation and an exclamation of dismay or irritation that, oh, Joe, oh no, oh goodness, like that. And often it comes with Rodhan Pitko. Like if you're about to start, I remember if I would say the same complaints or something, I'm going to start again, then my mother would say, oh, Joe, shuru thyo tinjo Rodhan Pitko, means, oh no, started your crying and beating or complaining basically. That's oh Joe. It's a nice sweet exclamation. Oh no, oh my goodness, not again. So I hope this was informative for some and interesting. Thank you for watching the video and for listening to me.